the power. Every day, dollar just they get it higher power. Over naira, still them talk say make we off mind. But thank God say my ego don't come. So my people make you loud down, yo yo. My ego don't come, oh yo yo. My people make we shout, oh yo yo. My ego don't come, oh yo yo. My ego don't come, man of the masses, oh yo yo. My ego don't come, oh yo yo. My ego diary politico, oh yo yo. My ego don't come, oh yo yo. This one not day off in mind, oh yo yo. My ego don't come, oh yo yo. Person where they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that my egun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say my egun diary, he they hot like pepper. But every day then they take money in bulk. Poor man picking, they the street they hawk. Still them talk say make we no talk. But thank God say my egun don't come. So my people make you loud, oh yo yo. My egun don't come, oh yo yo. My people make you shout, oh yo yo. My egun don't come, oh yo yo. Man of the masses, my ego don't come, my ego diary politico, my ego don't come, this man not the off in mind, my ego don't come, aha. Now you not done here, all these bad politicians, then we call themselves politicians. When they thief our money, when no want to make the common man get waiting supposed get for this country.
APC! APC! Change! God bless you all. God bless you all. Thank you. We will change Jonathan, don't worry. See the man who is going to change Jonathan here. The chairman of our great party, a party that is set to make history.
Ayegun la wa mo la mo do 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 do. Ayegun diary, Ayegun number one. Ayegun la wa mo la mo do 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 do. Ayegun diary, Ayegun number one.
Good morning to you, good afternoon to you, good evening to you from wherever you are joining us from live, and this is Mayegun Live. Sorry for the late start. It's just going to make it a long night. However, if you have read the caption of the broadcast, share the broadcast and then wait and relax and see what happens next. I advise you, if you are joining us on Facebook, right now, only 3 to 4% of my own followers are allowed to receive the notification that Mayegun is live. So you can leave that Facebook, join us on YouTube. There is more audience there. Trust me. Thank you. Tonight, I am here to sort of notify you that Atiku is not coming, at least not in southern Nigeria. Whatever permutation they are putting together, something is pushing what many have been living in denial of. The divided Nigeria that is more on or because of inequality, injustice, unfairness, and then the impunity that has become the tool in the hands of the owners of Nigeria. The southern political puppets, those who love to parade themselves as political representatives of the southern Nigeria, they got played. Yeah, they got played. First, in APC, Egbekegbe, they knew that a time like this or a period like this was going to come. And that was why they were able to commit all manner of atrocities that would make any reasonable human being to run from APC, Egbekegbe, when they are done. Now, a southerner is about to use that same ragtag, APC, the dreaded jihadist group, to keep power, at least in the name of southern Nigeria. However, that is not going down well as it is in PDP either. What happened? I'll share some of them with you tonight. And at the end of the day, it all boils down to one thing. When people live in denial of what is so obvious, the divided Nigeria based on inequality that they benefited from, sooner or later, the injustice will be meted at them, even at the highest level where they are so comfortable. But sadly, they are about to be beaten seriously or to be burned by the people that they have decided to cohabit or to keep us under their tutelage for this long, for their own benefit, by the way. Now that they are about to be burned, they are going to remember that they are southerners. In their utterances, in their act and all that, they are going to claim to be southerners. And in fact, they would want you to join them in the battle of their lives. But at the end of the day, you are just going to be fighting the war that you should never be part of in the first place. Maybe my own expose tonight will help. Maybe not. I'm going to take it batch by batch, step by step. And I am going to actually use their own words against them in what they have done or what they are doing to themselves. And in other words, to remind you that, Atiku is not coming. Nigeria is dissipating. And the genesis of it started from the greed of the few who, because of their own selfishness, decided to give birth to the terrorist group called APC, Egbekegbe. Let's start from the genesis before we Wike and the rest of them in southern Nigeria, who are now the rebels in PDP, about to deflate the balloon of Atiku. I'll join you also when I'm done with this. So let's start with this.
APC! APC! Change! God bless you all. God bless you all. Thank you. We will change Jonathan, don't worry. Seize the man who is going to change Jonathan here. The chairman of our great party, a party that is set to make history in our country. Last night, when I stood here, I said, history is going to be made at this venue. I said, this convention is going to also make history in our political evolution. I also said, this party is going to renew our democracy in this country. And since last night, you have witnessed what I describe as the most credible, transparent, elections to be ever conducted by any political party in this country. I am coming. I am coming. Jagaba has been my contemporary in the fight to restore democracy and sustain democracy and deepen democracy in this country. And therefore, I want to single him out to pay a special tribute for his contributions. Having said that, I also want to use this opportunity given to me to congratulate the winner of these primary elections, General Muhammadu Buhari. General Muhammadu Buhari has been an embodiment of nation building in this country for decades. And he has continued to offer himself and his services to this country. Your Excellency, I want to assure you the support of this great party, which is the newest political party in Africa today. Today, you have been given the responsibility of marching this party to victory in elections that are to come in less than 2 months. What I want to assure you is that all of us here and those that are not here are committed to working with you and supporting with you to ensure that you bring about the victory that this country and change the people of this country desire so much. Mr. Chairman, let me know I'm not the only one who is going to speak. I thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to make a few remarks. God bless you all. Thank you.
That's the genesis. I know many of you probably would like to move on from that. No, we are not going to. That was the genesis of the assemblage of Nigeria crooked criminals who are political career criminals as well. Now, they gathered to give Nigeria change in 7 years. Well, it didn't even take 7 years. In 3 years, Atiku. And the genesis of it is this, right? Jonathan from Niger Delta, a supposed southerner, succeeded a northerner who spent 3 years, and he spent 5 years. So they said the power meant to remain in northern Nigeria to maintain the power balance in Nigeria. PDP started that. So they said Jonathan violated that. Because of that, they moved them as the people that APC, Egbekegbe, called thieves, looters, criminals. They teamed up and they brought in a dead tyrant back to life. 7 years after that, Atiku, well, like I said, 3 years after that, Atiku returned back to PDP. By then, PDP was done for. Majority of them have already jumped ship because they are all unstable anyway. I've said this many times, right? So many of you probably just wanted to live on the euphoria of your messianic, projections and all that, yeah? Messianic personalities that you build in your own so many of your warped minds, right? I said it. I said, criminals who contributed in this same, the criminals put it this way, the criminals, known criminals in PDP, who had no ideology at all. You can't really pinpoint and say, this is the ideology of these people and that people. No ideology, just everything that has to do with what can we grab or get in Nigeria. That's what they're all about. And so no ideology. They jumped. 3 years after, they jumped back. Now they have an idea to now save Nigeria from APC, Egbekegbe. Along the line, there is these southern rogues as well, cowards, who were benefiting from, let the whole thing go back and forth. One of them was Wike. Wike had this plan, and everything seems to be all right. In 2019, just 4 years, less than 4 years after his own boss was disgracefully chased out of the villa, Jonathan, Wike partnered with the key, the master key that opened the door to the destruction of PDP and Jonathan himself. He became friend with Tambuwa. In 2019, from record, Wike, when he was fighting for his own second term, he was also carrying the budget of Tambuwa in Sokoto to be the second-term governor as well. They were so close that billions of River State money were funneled to Sokoto to be their friend, the caliphate. A lot of things were going on down south that their investment, in fact, their strong resolution could have saved the day, helped us, and possibly reduced the hemorrhage, economic destruction that we have witnessed under APC. No, they were not interested. In fact, that will work in their favor later, so that they can tell you why you should not support APC is because look at what they have done to you, even when they are part and parcel of the entire thing. It was paying up. Then, surprisingly, he said he wanted to be president. Really? Wike, president? Well, why not? Did Buhari not become your president? However, he was relying more on the payback from the generosity he has extended to the rogues who actually don't give a damn about anyone, like Atiku and the rest. Yeah? Now, in one of the outings, in Atiku's words, just to be on record, by the way, PDP.
I am very, very passionate about this country and the people of this country. I owe everything to this country. And I'm very much concerned the way this country is moving, the direction this country is moving. It's moving definitely in the wrong direction. And all because of PDP.
That was 2015, 7 years ago. It was neck deep in the conspiracy, propaganda, funding same, terrorism, everything that enveloped Nigeria between 2012 and 2015 is part and parcel of it. If you are doubting me, before I take you to Wike, that has now become the fishbone in the truth of the caliphate. Put it that way, Atiku. Now, they were all necking, then deep in the oath scheme. But somehow, Bokuwari, Jeoju everybody. Which simply means Bokuwari betrayed them all. How? Bokuwari had his own agenda and his team, and he never left them. They were called CPC. However, when it comes to all the machination, including what is enveloping Nigeria today, everyone involved, you will trace them back to the person who wants to unify you. That's just a flash. But somebody thought it was smart, right? It could keep mute, play along, and possibly at the end of the day, play the southern card until he got burnt himself. And this is the journey, one of them. Just for your view.
Today, I have come here to talk to all of you who are members of our party. I'm a full PDP member. I've never left this party. I supported this party, and I will not leave this party. Yes, I want to run for the presidency of this country. It is you that will decide who will fly the flag of the party. If at the end of the day it is not me, I will give my all to make sure PDP wins election in 2023. I've done it before because I have no other place to go to other than the umbrella called the People's Democratic Party. But one thing that is important is that we're not just going to run for election. We want to run for election to win the election. If you want us to run an election, it's okay. And you can give anybody the ticket. But if you want PDP to take this power back to PDP on behalf of Nigerians, it is me that can win that election. I'm not coming here to talk about zone. I have the capacity. I have what it takes to stand this government. So I didn't come here for you to support me that because you said, no. Support me because I know what to do. If you want PDP to win election 2023, I have made myself available. Give me the ticket, Let me go and take the power for you. What are we wasting time for? People are coming to tell you, oh, he's from here. That's not what I'm talking about. We are talking about who can take this power from APC. It's Wike, it's me. Look, let me tell you, I did not collect any other form. Some people want a president, but they have fun to be senator. In case. My own, there's no in case. Because I am prepared for it. And you see, people who are not prepared for this, they say, keep this one for me. If I don't have this one, I get this one. Me, I'm not going to get anything. I will get this one. So follow me. So we can go back to Villa. Nigeria is dying. We need to survey this country. Let us not pretend about it. Insecurity does not know religion. Insecurity does not know ethnicity. Poverty does not know ethnicity. Poverty does not know religion. We are all suffering. We are all dying. It doesn't matter where you come from. We need to survey this country. The people who come to kill us, do they look at who's a Christian? Do they look at who's a Muslim? Do they know who's Hausa Fulani? Do they know who's Igbo? We are dying. So it's not for sentiment. It's not for people to come and tell you, look, it must come from here. No. It is those who have the capacity. You have seen my track record. Like our elder said, look at me as chairman of local government, down to a minister, down to as a governor. He has been there to commission projects. Today we read, they've taken over military base, killing 11 soldiers. What a country are we? God has given us everything. And we've allowed ourselves to suffer because we allow people who will tell us lies. I have the energy to work for Nigeria. Who will work for Nigeria? And Wike will work for Nigeria. Wike will work for Nigeria. It's up to the professor. What we were talking about, El Rufai and the Minister of Transportation. For Christ's sake, you're a member of this government. You want to import mercenary to go? Look, that is, you're overthrowing the government. You're overthrowing what? Government. You're overthrowing the government. You want to bring mercenary. How about? And you have a president staying there. The security chiefs are there. Somebody telling you he must bring in a mercenary. He has said the government has collapsed. I'm not the one who says so. RFI said the government has collapsed. Not to me, not to you. APC has admitted that the government has collapsed. If APC has admitted the government has collapsed, what are we waiting for then? It's not to take over. I'm taking it. I'm taking it to give it back to PDP on behalf of Nigerians. Because this government is no longer a government of Nigerians. The Minister of Transportation said, well, they didn't give me money. That's why they had to bomb the place. What? What? That the minister will go and say that what happened because the government did not give me money. What the hell? That's why people don't like people like us. But they have no choice now. I want to work for Nigerians. I'm not coming to work for few people. Do you understand me? Yeah. I want to work for Nigeria. So, leader, I want to thank you. If I don't want to run for president, I will not run for president. If I don't want to run, I will not come. I don't need to negotiate with anybody. Even if I don't run, I will deliver my state and give to PDP. The unity of this country is paramount. The unity of this country is what? Paramount. Nobody can joke with it. Nobody. Our founding fathers have tried. They do not make mistake. God also did not make mistake to say there be a country called Nigeria. Does God make mistake? No. He knows why. And so let us work together now. And take this party. Nigerians are waiting. But don't keep Nigerians too much waiting. Because they'll be tired waiting for you. Follow me now. Follow me. Let's go to the Eagle Square 28. As they give you the ballot pack, don't look anywhere. Wike. I don't know what I hear someone say. If someone touches you, you say, are you Wike? Don't touch me if you're not Wike. If you say, Wike. What did I say? Wike. What did I say? Wike. Did you hear me? Wike. Say it again. Wike.
Some people said they didn't know if they were laughing at his joke or they were laughing at him, because it didn't take long before Kasala burst. Give me power, give me power. Now I'm only me if he take this power from and all of that drama. There are many drama. If you go on social media, you can search for Wike's videos. You will laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh. Anyway, it didn't take long before they put him in his place. And guess who they used? For some of you who have been seeing Wike's tantrum, and you have been wondering, what is wrong with him now? Omo, you don't understand what it takes to lose over 600 billion naira for a mere fantasy. Do you know what that could have done? 600 billion naira. That's a lot. That's over $1 billion. So just go up in smoke like that. You haven't seen drama. It's about to get down. I'll give you an idea. And like I said, I will be using their own words. Now, this video really got Wike mad. Completely like, you people are so cold-hearted. You, Shaman, you, my best friend, D.
Thank you. You are the hero of the convention. Thank you. Baba. How are you?
So do you see where Wike lost it? Now, after the federal government of Nigeria, when it comes to money or people who have access to more resources, Lagos State is next. After Lagos State, it is Rivers State. Now, which means if you take federal government out of the equation, Southern Nigeria is blessed in each part. All it takes to actually have people with spines, not cowards, not greedy, selfish individuals, self-centered individuals, for them to stand firm, yes, firm, and say, enough. But their greed will continue to take them back, because like the gamblers, if you win this, you need to stake higher, and you could win higher. Why they believe they are winning? Their people are losing. Now it's back on the streets. PDP. They went to London. Seyi Makinde, Wike, Autumn, and they formed a small caucus of PDP in London, receiving guests, dignitaries from all political parties in Nigeria. Guess what? It was like a screening. Atiku himself had to travel down to London to go and stand there for his first trial. That didn't work. And according to Wike, he is more madder now than he was even after the convention or whatever Congress that produced Atiku, and is about to go down. Now, this is in his own words. Before I get to Seyi.
Wike is advocating for justice. Wike is advocating for equity. And Wike is advocating for fairness. Those of you who do not understand how party functions, let me just use this few seconds and educate you. So most of you don't understand. You think we are finished with presidential primary, it's over, is over. So when people say you want to destroy the party because you didn't win primary, I think they are sick. They have some mental problem. We are done with presidential primary, it's over, is over. But that is not even the issue. Today, I told Nigerians before, at the appropriate time I was going to speak. But now that things are coming out, let me be revealing small to you people. So that you people will know the kind of country we are in. So that you know the kind of country we are in. And you know how to see yourself. Are you part of this country? You will not begin to know and ask yourself question, am I part of this country? We are talking about how you said if the presidential candidate comes from the north, that he will resign for the convention of our party, that the candidate of our party, the chairman of our party will come from the south. When the North Central met in the house of Governor Bala Mohammed, Governor of Bauchi State, he said so there. When they made the caucus of the Senate, he told them that. Now, when we finish our convention on a Saturday to Sunday, the candidate of the party came to see me in my house in Abuja on Monday, around 10:30 a.m. And that's what I don't like in this country. The candidate told me, I said, listen, I want us to work together. And then he said, look, Ali must go. I said, why? He said, because when a candidate comes from the north, the chairman will come from the south. And I'm saying, implement what you told me. What offense have I committed? What offense have I committed? And people are just, wicked. It's nothing to do with wicked. It has to do with integrity. This is what you told me. I challenge the presidential candidate to deny this. If he denies this, I go further to say so many things to Nigeria. Because enough is enough. We can't continue this way. They have today told the BOT chairman to resign. Who is talking about the chairman of BOT? What is the role of the BOT? BOT is an advisory body. We have never zoned BOT. BOT is an advisory body. BOT is not a decision-making body. Those who run, as it is today, is the presidential candidate or president and chairman of the party. The chairman of the party and the candidate or president, as the case may be, are those who will sit there and take decision. The candidate is from the north. The chairman is from the north. Who will represent the south in decision making? It's not about me. They are talking about bringing propaganda. Will I be chairman of the party? What I'm asking for, you have taken the president. We have agreed, yes. You can't take the two major positions of a party. You cannot do that. And some psychophants do not understand. What I'm interested is going to run out after them. Put me in the campaign council. Look at it. Put me in campaign council. Put me here. We are talking about serious. It's not about Wike. I ran for the presidential, but yes, it's over. But fulfill what you have said. And if this thing happens this way, I will give up. No, it has happened that way. You're not telling me you have a fourth-term tenure, position. So when you win, what will happen? And nobody wants to think about it. Everyone said, why is Wike making trouble? What is the trouble for Wike? Am I the one who made promise? I never made promise. Chairman, you made promise that when this thing happens, you will do this. Honor it! We should forget about greed.
Wike is talking about justice. How does that sound to many of you who actually knows Wike very well? Justice, Wike, and justice in the same sentence. But did you see the passion he's using to talk about party chairman going? No. He's lying. Okay, he's a politician. Okay, what happened is that he is still grieving from that betrayal. So immediately he saw the video of Ayu congratulating Tambua that you are the hero of that convention. Thank you very much. Wike's heart sunk straight away. You know why? Because he was the one who brought Ayu as chairman. Yeah, he was the one funding Tambua in order for Tambua to hand all the delegates or his own delegates to Wike. So in London, in order to just say, well, I'm not angry, I'm not really angry, I just want justice. I'm coming to that part of justice now. They came to London. In London, Autumn, who happened to be the one who led the committee put together by Atiku to go and find him as deputy president or vice president. So the committee recommended Wike. Atiku rejected Wike and picked Okowa. Now, that's the second stab from Atiku. So in London, what do you want us to do for you? What do you want? Just name it. We will do it. Let's settle. Wike sensing that this is it, right? The southern Nigeria and the southern Nigerian politicians are going to be used again to put a northerner in power, and they're going to be dumped like used oranges. Wike is so scared of that he didn't know what to ask. They asked him, okay, what do you want us to give you now? What do you want us to do? If you sold your people for a penny or for pennies, like the southern politicians are doing, or they have been doing, it will become so unaffordable when that same people turned on them. And that is why they easily run back to you. CEO, I am fighting for you. It's not about me. Am I going to be a chairman? Or am I going to be this or that? I can't be this. I'm just fighting it for you. What do you want? He said, what I want is that the party chairman must go. That's his own way of punishing that man that they betrayed him. And they were flunging it right there in his face. The party chairman must go. Okay, we'll see to that. And then his own friends, Autumn, Makinde, and the rest, they had other options too. I mean, they've lost it anyway. Whatever the plot was to bring the party ticket to the southern Nigeria, in order to have something to sell back to the people of southern Nigeria and say, well, listen, for equity and justice, the power is returning back to the south after 8 years in the north. No. But they have alternatives. The alternative now is to make themselves free agents, in which, if you are a southerner, I can tell you this, they may not be able to make Atiku, the president, but they can be contributory to the Atiku is not coming. Listen, in other part of the bargain, they send the Sultan to him with a wicked. They sent all the governors, PDP governors, to him. Listen, therefore, sorry, he said, no. I know all this trick. The whole thing is done. You have already used us. In a couple of months, right? It will become irrelevant to you. We know that. And that is exactly what they have been doing to your forebearers, the southern politicians, who have been throwing their people under the bus for decades now in order to satisfy the insatiable lust of the northern elites, who never, on the other hand, they never really care about their people too. Unfortunately, year in, year out, the southern Nigeria continue to breed cowards, selfish, self-centered, crooked politicians, and then elites. It didn't last long. They have received offer from Tifnumbu. According to Wike, in one of his vituperations, he said, listen, we know that Atiku, there is somebody within the presidency that is already working on Atiku's emergence, not Tifnumbu. In this regard, there is expected exodus of northern APC members down to PDP to boost Atiku, and on and on. But whatever the plot is, now it's going to be the south versus the north. In this case, as free agents, the Tifnumbu and gang, or Peter Obi and team, they could be inheriting disgruntled, southern, failed PDP politicians who denied the obvious things that somebody like me would say loud and clear, and they will say, don't talk like that. No, don't say it like that. You are so blunt and straightforward about it. Politicians will dance around it. They will milk it and milk it. When it's about to burn them, they will quickly drop it and say, it's yours, fix it. In this case, they are about to make you realize that for the survival of Nigeria, in their book, the southern Nigeria must band together and resist the northern plan. In this case, Atiku's plan in extending the northern rule after they have denied same, sacrificed the security, the economy, the safety of their people, simply because they are waiting for a day they could use same as their advantage to take power in Nigeria. It's not working. Now it's going to be southern, northern clash, whether in PDP or APC. Now, Labour Party in the mix now makes everything more complicated. Guess what? Tambuwa decided that if it is for peace, he will just resign as the chairman of PDP Governors Forum. All of this to satisfy Wike. What does Wike want exactly? What exactly do Wike want? What this and that stuff? Blah 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 blah. Let's give him that. He wanted to be relevant. Okay, give him this. Oh, let's give him that. Tambuwa resigned, and they said Seyi Makinde, who belonged to the Wike's camp, is now the chairman of PDP Governors Forum. In their way to make peace with the Wike's camp, even though the party chairman that Wike said Atiku promised him, what is party chairman? What is party? To the damages, destruction that APC, Egbekegbe, the northern presidency, has brought upon southern Nigeria and the entire Nigeria. But that's what they will give to them. They are southern, spineless cowards. Some of them that you love to worship. Same thing. The southern APC cowards. Unpatriotic betrayers of their own people. They kept mute. Those who couldn't keep mute, they were the ones singing the praises of the destruction of Yoruba land, of Nigeria by APC, because they were waiting for a day. They will wait. I mean, it can get to their turn. What they were not thinking then was that they will have to own all the destruction brought upon Nigeria by APC, as well. Now, Southerners who want to rescue Nigeria, getting burned and played. Now, Seyi Makinde said, no, you have read it. You have read wrong. I don't want to be the party chairman. I mean, I don't want to be what? PDP Governors Forum chairman. It hasn't ended.
Of course, he is the deputy chairman of the PDP Governors Forum. I saw on internet yesterday, people were saying Seyi Makinde has been appointed as the chairman of PDP Governors Forum. It is a lie from the pit of hell. And even if they give it to me, I will not accept. Because there is order. If the chairman resigns, the deputy chairman will take the position. That is how you have order in the process. And that is not what we're fighting for. We're not fighting for the southern part of this country to have the chairmanship of the PDP Governors Forum. We are saying that if PDP has promised to restructure Nigeria and we cannot restructure PDP, we're not ready to restructure Nigeria. That is the fact. There have been issues that are foundational. If you go and read the proceedings of the Constitutional Conference that led to Nigeria's independence, you know that there were issues then. And if since 1960 we have not been able to get things right, yes, of course, they may say that the military interregnum, because of their unitary command structure, affected us. But we've been practicing democracy since 1999. This is 23 years. And if we're not able to take a path that can lead to sustainable development, we should try something else. And that is what
unity beggars, leave us alone. Biafra is my home. Janja we na macha. We are going home.
They are coming around.
Biafra is going home. Ayalabago Oduduwa is going home. Janja we dey do gra. We are going home.
They are coming around, coming together.
Bye. Janja we are going home. Dike. In the morning, aruga, ruga. In the evening, a water waste. Grazing route is a terrorist agenda. We are going home. Buhari, grazing route.
Thank you, the prince. Thank you. They will come together. People like us are called, names because we are too straightforward. We don't want to be politically correct. But politicians have a way of hiding the truth. But at the same time, in the plain sight, they know it. Seyi Makinde was dribbling around it. You know why? They have been played. And guess what? These are those who speak back to the people in southern Nigeria, assuring them that somehow, whatever they thought about Nigeria is not always completely right, even though they know you are right. They know. Atiku is promising restructuring Nigeria. Did you see that subtle sub there from Seyi Makinde? If PDP that cannot restructure itself is promising to restructure Nigeria, Atiku, then it is a lie. The prince.
We are going.
I want to listen to that part again. Sorry.
Of course, he is the deputy chairman of the PDP Governors Forum. I saw on internet yesterday, people were saying Seyi Makinde has been appointed as the chairman of PDP Governors Forum. It is a lie from the pit of hell. And even if they give it to me, I will not accept. Because there is order. If the chairman resigns, the deputy chairman will take the position. That is how you have order in the process. And that is not we're fighting, that is not what we're fighting for. We're not fighting for the southern part of this country to have the chairmanship of the PDP Governors Forum. We are saying that if PDP has promised to restructure Nigeria and we cannot restructure PDP, we're not ready to restructure Nigeria. That is the...
Somebody should put that in quotes. We are saying if PDP promises to restructure Nigeria but cannot restructure PDP, then we are not ready to restructure Nigeria. Seyi Makinde, put that quote and put it in the comment for people who like to frame them. Gradually, you will see through the lies, and gradually you will make your own choices, and do not pretend that you don't know. Fayose was there too. He also made a statement, something you should listen to. In this case, is also being corny. And at the same time, the truth is pretty much buried in what he had to say. They can't hide it. Wait for it.
Wike, a man with a fierce look, but a good heart. A good heart. A heart of will to accomplish, to love, and to support. Majority of your enemies today are not against you because of anything. They are against you because they know you have capacity. They are against you because they know where you take over, they will fall apart. I want to believe that His Excellency Atiku Abubakar is not against you. But let me say this quickly. A lot of people surrounding the throne are enemies of the throne. A lot of people surrounding the throne have one axe to grind with somebody or some issues with somebody, and they take it to where they are not supposed to take it. There's no living being in this party and outside this party that will not acknowledge your contribution to this party. You are the soul of this party, even till now, what you do, how many people does it? I was their nightmare. When you wake up, you see Fayoshe. Today now, when you open television, it's Wike. That time, because as your senior brother, I was a lion that time. But let me say, your good works will never go unrewarded. Your Excellency, the good man in the history of the Bible are always the enemies of the people who doesn't like the truth. Continue your best. Continue to do your best. Don't give up. I believe this.
That's Fayoshe trying to pass a message that, listen, it don't be, you don't lose. Everybody who is there trying to use whatever you are saying right now, they are going to abandon. I was like you too. I was everywhere. And it's true. You remember Fayoshe? I'm in pain. I'm in pain. If anything happened to me, they must hold Inspector General of Police and who are responsible. But he did advise with Wike to continue. Talking about continuing, he hasn't finished. Listen to this part of the road to the Golgotha. Atiku is not coming, not in southern Nigeria. We'll get to that part soon.
When the BAD position already is advancing, what advisory position are you going to give him? That is a insult us. And all of us are here. Our people are here. Not knowing what is happening. You think it is wicked?